The Green Edition, in association with the Root brand, inspiring greatness with natural solutions for people to reach their highest and healthiest potential.
Hello and welcome back to The Green Edition, where we are talking all things health, business and economics with CEO and wellness expert Clayton Thomas. We will look to find the root cause of what's happening in our world today, and of course, whilst the Root Brands is the presenting sponsor of this segment, all of the opinions and views in the following program are of course general in nature and not to be taken as medical advice. And with that out of the way, we can get stuck into our topic and start by welcoming Clayton Thomas to the program. It's good to see you, my friend.
Michael, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, my friend.
New Year, new you. Let's have some fun.
Clayton, now, during the heat of the pandemic, the whole world's focus was fixing what was broken. The world is now ready to move forward, I believe, in this post-COVID world. We see new health trends, new companies emerging. And one of these new health companies that has quickly caught the attention of a lot of people is the Root Brands. And we know wellness is a broad topic, but your wellness company is called Root. Just exactly who and what is the Root Brands? Take us through a bit about you and, of course, the crew.
There's a bit of intention in everything that we do, right? So the goal is actually getting to the root cause of issues. And if you don't ever get down to what the cause is, you're actually never going to get the outcomes that you really desire. And the term wellness is so limiting because it's typically thought of just being good enough to not see the doctor. And in this age of the last 2.5 years, the post-COVID environment, people don't want wellness. We need to achieve greatness. And that's really the focus of Root, is creating the foundation to remove what's causing the problems and then put people in a position to create greatness.
Absolutely. It's kind of empowering what you're talking about here, but what is the mission of the Root brand? Could you outline a little bit about the mission statement for us?
Yeah, so the focus is to create greatness, very simply, through one, curing the cause and addressing what is underlying as our primary issues, but then giving the body what it needs to then create greatness. And as a lifestyle brand, it's about creating and providing solutions, opportunity, and value to our consumer base that also gives them an opportunity to share and be rewarded.
Okay, so there's a lot of this kind of stuff floating around out there. There's skincare, there's, internal health, all sorts of bits and pieces. But what aspects of wellness is your company's focus? And I guess you could outline a little bit about why that is the case.
Well, I think with every empire, you have to look at the foundation, right? So you can't just say, we have this. It's foundational. And then when you have the foundation laid, just like building a home, then you can work on building the infrastructure on top of it. So the foundation really comes down to these little patented proprietary green garbage trucks that you find in Clean Slate that are able of grabbing onto and stripping away the heavy metals, the toxic heavy metals like mercury, cadmium, arsenic, lead, aluminum. You can add graphene, you can add viral fragments, you can add fluoride to this, that you can grab onto and then allow the body to flush out very simply to create that foundation. Because without cleaning the house, you're still stuck with a mess. You've got to get the mess out. This is something that you have to do daily. The same way that you take the garbage out, especially after a good New Year's party, you don't want that stuff festering. It's going to smell like old beer. It's terrible.
Absolutely.
So
I can smell it now.
Once you clean out the mess, you know what that smells like. So once you do that, then you can start adding to improve how the body's functioning, because this operating system is so complex that there's no silver bullet. There's no one thing that you can do. It's a matter of putting the foundation together and then giving the body what it needs to rebuild, restructure, and to do something very simple, create greatness. Because we're not meant for mediocrity. We're not trying to create mediocrity. We want to create greatness to allow the person to become the best version of themselves.
Well, absolutely. But I wanted to ask you about the website promoting green technologies, and one of those is called Clean Slate. You did mention. Can you touch on that a little bit further for us, just to finish up?
So Clean Slate foundationally is designed to clean up the mess, but then also provide the tools to regenerate. So very simply, using nature's most powerful little crystal in a patented proprietary process that, like I said, creates these little green garbage trucks that will go into your body. You just take a few drops a couple times a day. and allow this amazing little process to start to take place where you're scavenging all of these toxins and pollutants and chemicals that are destroying us. Allow them to be slowly flushed out, very passively, very safely, for pregnant moms, for newborn babies, for kids, for adults, for geriatrics, and allow this daily process to begin, and allowing the body to flush and become clean again.
Clayton, this all sounds wonderful. I want to know where do we look if we want to find out more? Take us through, just to finish again, where should we be heading if people are interested in finding out more about you and the team?
You can find us on the line at therootbrands.com/product. Go to the website, peruse, create a free account, shop around a little bit, get some stuff.
Good
You're
stuff
good to go.
from you, my
But
friend.
go to
Thank you so much.
therootbrands.com/product.
Perfect. All right, I'll see you again soon and we can continue our discussion, but thank you again for joining us.